Welcome to my old high school, Akron Central Howard. The Eagles, baby. When we got here, they gathered us in for an orientation in the old auditorium. Above the stage was an inscription. It said, "I will study and get ready, and perhaps someday my chance will come." Now, Abraham Lincoln said that, and I don't take exception to it. What I do take exception to was how they then proceeded to tell us that knowledge was power. And then they taught us algebra and Latin and in English literature. What they didn't teach us was knowledge that was really powerful that we needed to succeed in this world. They didn't teach us about financial literacy. They didn't teach us about credit. I'm wondering if that was a mistake. Today we're going to talk about it. Number one thing that I think that they should have taught us in school. So if you graduated from high school, they had you as a captive audience for 13 years, 7 hours a day, 180 days a year. And not 1 hour of that time was spent teaching you about financial literacy, teaching you about credit. So was it a mistake? Think about how important credit is. With good credit, you can literally walk into a car dealership, sign your name, and drive away with a brand new car and pay 0% interest. With good credit, you can buy a house with 3% down and 3 or 4% interest. With good credit, you can put $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on a credit card and do all kinds of things. What about bad credit? Bad credit, you're going to apply here, pay here, car lot. You're paying 25% interest.
I'm not falling for this bit. No way. Let's go, Russ.
You can't buy a house, you can't take a loan, so you're paying twice as much in rent as you would for a mortgage. If you need an appliance or a refrigerator, something like that, you're going to rent a center, and you're paying them exorbitant rates on junk appliances, right? What if you get into a jam? You go to a payday loan place and you pay them 25%. All of these things will make a poor man even poorer and keep you down. What if you were a poor kid like me and you didn't want to be poor anymore? Good credit can allow you to open the bank vaults, to buy rental properties, to flip houses, hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars. How do I know? Because I did it. And I'm telling you right now, credit is the greatest equalizer between the rich and the poor. For the kids on Margaret Street, where I came from, to the kids in the fancy neighborhood where I'm living now, the only thing that makes me able to do what they did is good credit. So why didn't they teach it? Maybe I'm some kind of genius. Maybe I'm so smart that I'm the only one that figured it out. Do you think that's possible? I'm the only one that knows credit is really vital for every single kid coming out of inner city schools? Not the teachers, not the principals, not the board members, the school board members, not the superintendent, not the state legislators, not the governor, not the governor's education czar. Nobody knew that credit was important. Are you kidding me? They knew. 7 hours a day, 180 days a week, but they couldn't set aside one day, not one day, to teach you the most important thing, the greatest equalizer between rich and poor. Was that a mistake? I don't think so. You're like, Ern, what are you saying? What I'm saying is, it was intentional. It was on purpose. Why would they do that, Ernie? Why? Why would they want us to be uneducated? Because if you have bad credit, you are way more likely to be poor. And if you are poor, you'll work for less, right? Think about it. The wages are just a simple matter of supply and demand. The more demand there is from poor people for these jobs and the less supply there is there, the lower the wages they can pay you. And that's what the rich folks want. And who controls the government? The poor folks? Come on, man. It's the people with the bucks. They're the ones making the rules, and I'm telling you, this stuff is intentional. Does it sound far-fetched? Well, check this out. Consider the Walmart Corporation, one of the largest job providers in America. What kind of wages do they pay? Not very good, right? In fact, as low as they possibly can. Their wages are so low, in fact, that a good deal of their employees receive government subsidies. So the government is actually giving them our tax dollars so that the Walmart Corporation can pay really, really low wages. The government is helping Walmart to get rich. Now, would it surprise you to know that the Walton family gives millions of dollars to our politicians every year? Don't be surprised, folks. There is no mistake going on here. The smarter you are, the better your credit is, the less reason you're gonna have to work for Walmart. And if you don't have to work for the Walmarts of the world, it's not good for the rich. Ain't good for the rich, ain't good for the government, because the rich control the government. No mistake here. The rich control the government writes the laws. They decided intentionally not to teach you about credit, intentionally not to teach you about financial literacy, intentionally so that you would work for less. Now, I'm saying a lot of stuff here, but I'm saying it because I love you and I want you to understand fully what's going on here. The number one thing they should have taught you, they didn't, because it wasn't good for them. Arm yourself, man. We're gonna teach you all you need to know about credit. I got a free book. Get it right now, download it. Arm yourself, arm your children. We gotta spread the word. Hit the like button, let people know, man. Let them know what's going on. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and may all your parents have rich, beautiful children with good credit.